Hello Virgo, this will be your love reading from September 14th to September 21st, 2020. And with that being said, you guys, let's get started. I'm going to shuffle the cards here, nice and crispy, just for those ears of yours. Virgo. We have a headspace, and we got these two ears right here. And you're going to be hearing all of this stuff. The shuffling, primarily. When I'm off camera, this is all I do. You guys think I have a life outside of this? No, I don't. Every now and again, when I'm shuffling, I just decide to record myself. For no other reason than just to look at myself later and be like, oh, I get it. Alright, so let's move on into the actual reading part before I bore you guys to death. We're going to do this a little bit differently. We start out with one question, okay? And then from that one question, intuitively, I'll be getting information. And that's it. So the one question is, Virgo, how are you guys feeling about love this week? We get the Queen of Wands in reverse. So the Queen of Wands in reverse, I'll show you this card and then I can go like that. So just imagine this upside down. Oh wait, you don't have to. Boom. Alright. So the Queen of Wands in reverse, when I see this card, there could be something that happened where maybe there was an affair, okay? There could have been a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But I'm seeing this as more of an energy of, I feel like I'm hurt, right? And I feel like I can talk about it. I feel like I can talk about the pain, but I don't feel like people are necessarily listening. So when I see this card, this person has kind of an aura about them that says, I've got this, I'm self-assured, everything's okay. But when I see this card, I feel like we're in a little bit of pain here. We're trying to heal from this relationship. But I do feel like something happened fairly recently in the past where we're not feeling so sure about maybe ourselves anymore. Maybe our self-confidence is taking a blow. But let's look at why this is. So what's going on there? We get the King of Swords in reverse. Which, okay, so you could have Libra, Aries, or no. See, Aries because air, right? I always get those mixed up. And Aquarius I thought was water for the longest time. No. So we have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra for the King of Swords. So there could also be an air sign in your life somewhere. But where I see the Queen of Wands and then I see the King of Swords reversed when asking a question related to the Queen of Wands. So this one is we're not feeling so sure about ourselves, okay? Maybe our passions or our interests or things we were passionate about no longer interest us as much. We could be, and that could be a sign of depression too. But there's just sort of a sense of like going through the motions, right? There's pain here where we need to go through the motions, we need to heal. When I see the King of Swords in reverse in relation to why the Queen of Wands is in reverse, what I see is maybe the other person in the relationship was very cold, very immature, very kind of heartless and ruthless with the way they were. Words were used as weapons, right? Which is weird because if you spell the word words, it spells sword, and I feel like they used their words or their sword as a weapon, something to cut you down. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, like I said before. The fire sign is interesting, though. I feel like that's just related more to you, okay? And I'm feeling right now something that would be really good is like a salt bath or bathing in, like doing something a little extravagant, maybe bubble bath or something like that. But I feel like it's more healing. I feel like a Himalayan salt bath, or I feel like soaking in some nice water would actually do you guys a world of good. Getting rid of that energy and cleansing ourselves actually would help a lot. And salt helps to just kind of purify things. And even just mentally, just imagining that things are going down the drain and they're, that helps too. But let's look. So we have the King of Swords related to the Queen of Wands. Alright, so what's next for us? What's something we need to do to focus on healing? Okay, and this, when I see the Two of Coins, this is to sort of let go of any expectations we have. And this, in relation to this, I see the Two of Coins not as a possible choice, but as a lack of choice, and in a way that could be possibly healing with this. So we've got 3 cards that are in reverse. None of these cards mean anything is wrong with you as a person, ever. You guys are awesome, okay? Don't think that's what I'm saying, because it's not. What I'm saying, though, is this. Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? King of Swords in reverse. Two of Coins in reverse, meaning that there's a choice here. And the choice is to not make a choice. That's how I see this. I feel like this is a rest period, and we don't need to hurry ourselves. Whatever you feel like you're hurrying yourself for, it's not going to help. I know feeling the feelings is hard, but that's something that needs to be done, and that's something that we can focus on, and we can learn to foster that kind of care. Anything that we learn with ourselves during this time, we can help others with later on, too. And self-love is such a huge thing. Even if we've been kind of betrayed or treated horribly in the past, self-love is something that is not selfish, right? It's just self-love. It's just a really good thing to have. And let's see here. Okay, so we're relaxing, we're taking our time, we're soaking in that salt bath I was telling you guys to take earlier. Take a salt bath. You can pause this video right now, hop into a bath, Himalayan salt, some nice, light a candle. Okay, I don't care. Light a candle. It has to be cinnamon, though. I do care about that very much. Cinnamon candle. Okay, it's that time of year again. The time of year, all year, to burn cinnamon candles. Anyway. But self-love, self-appreciation, that's a better word for what I feel like we need to do. Self-appreciation is something that we don't do. And we need to quit being humble. If someone says that we're doing something right, we need to be like, hell yeah, I'm owning that shit. Like, we need to get in there, and we need to understand that we are valuable, and we're meant to be treasured, okay? Because we're little treasures, all of us. I mean it. I know I'm saying it in a joking tone a little bit, but I really do mean that. We have something, all of us, unique and beautiful inside of us. Okay, let me go to the next card. I'm starting to gush here. So we have the Eight of Wands. This is quick moving energy. Once we kind of get out of this funk that we're going through right now, we're looking at some quick moving energy. And this could be fast job offers. This could be things happening where maybe we're focusing on moving. But I feel like the main issue is that we need to get over this Queen of Wands energy, where we look at building up our confidence. The way we do that is we need to cleanse the energy around us. The way we do that is love, self-care, appreciation. These things, they're not just something that you have for a little bit and you get rid of them and then you're like, I'm fine now. This is something we build up over time. We build up a skill set of self-love. We build up a repertoire of appreciation, tactics, and tools of the self. This is hugely important, because how can we expect a relationship to work out with us if we don't want to be in one with ourselves? See what I'm saying? That's something we need to focus on. So, Eight of Wands, we're looking at fast-moving energy. Once things start clearing out, we're looking at very, very quick-moving energy. This is something that will not take time. This is something that will happen very suddenly. And when this happens, we have a few ways we can go about it, but let's look at the cards to see kind of what they're saying. See, we have the Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords is a card, and that's right underneath the King of Swords in reverse. So once we heal ourselves from the Queen of Wands energy, it'll be a fast-moving energy. So once we start loving ourselves and appreciating ourselves, there's going to be a sense of quickness that comes into our lives. Like I said, a passion project, something happening where our desires, our passions, our hobbies are renewed, and we have something we can do, a purpose that we have, right? Once we go into that, we're going to heal the King of Swords energy, and the way we go about that is we need to go into our own minds here, and we need to steal away what does not work. Okay, this is normally a card of thievery, but what if the thief was stealing bad thoughts from you? Are they still a thief if they're stealing negative thoughts from you? I don't think so. So that's what we're going to view this card as. We're looking at the King of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Swords right here, and this person is coming in to steal the bad thoughts away. So what that means is that once we heal the lack of love in ourselves from the Queen of Wands energy, then we can actually start to heal other parts of our lives as well. The intellectual side of ourselves will start to calm down as we learn how to control our thoughts. Once appreciation increases, deprecation decreases, right? Self-deprecation decreases. And that's a huge, huge point. That's a huge lifting up point for you guys. So we focus on self-love, everything else goes better. The end result for this energy, when we're looking at the very end, so once we work through these yeah. Okay, I have this. Oh, hold on. Look at that. This can be yours for only $9.99. No, but seriously, this is cool. This is a organite pyramid. You see that coil there? Helps with energy. This right here, pyramids are good in themselves, but you want to do something more like this. I'll get back to the topic, I swear. This is good too. This is also, well, this is a plasma pyramid. I got a buddy that makes these. But these are really good for energy, bringing up energy and consciousness. But let's look at the very last card for you guys. I got very weirdly distracted there, and I promise it will happen again. So let's do this. The end result is the 8 of coins. And I'll show you the card. Hold on. The 8 of coins, we see Alan Rickman studying, and we don't know what he's studying. By the way, rest in peace. I love Alan Rickman, especially as Snape in Harry Potter. I mean, that was awesome. But anyway, so the end result is that we're going to be looking at ourselves, and we're going to be looking at... I view this as self-study. The end result is going to be us studying ourselves and kind of learning for our self-mastery test. And to me, the self-mastery test is kind of like an exam that we give ourselves, where we're focusing on how much we've been able to learn values of self-love, self-appreciation, and how we can apply those in our life moving forward. And I'll let you in on a secret. Every single place can use a little more self-love. Okay? From Birmingham to another part of Birmingham, we can all look at self-love as a very positive and empowering tool. Okay? This is very, very important reading. And especially since it literally went like this. I'm not even kidding you. Okay, so we have, and here's the weird part. The top part of this reading, all these cards, give me a second here, hold on. All these cards were reversed. Top part of our reading, okay, we had this card first, then we had the King of Swords in reverse, and then we had the Two of Coins in reverse, okay? All these cards were in reverse, but then literally right underneath all those cards, carrying on the same energy but in a healing way, then we have these cards, and all of them were upright. And all of them were underneath the corresponding. So we had underneath the Two of Coins in reverse, we had the 8 of Coins. Underneath the King of Swords in reverse, we had the 7 of Swords. And underneath the Queen of Wands in reverse, we had the 8 of Wands in... Shoot, did I say reverse? Yeah, this one is up in reverse, the other ones weren't. What I'm saying is this is really good, you guys. You're in a pattern of self-discovery and self-love and self-appreciation, okay? That's a grand journey, and that's something that, once you're done with it, well, okay, you'll never be done with it, but once you start on that journey, you'll be so happy you did, you guys. And that is your reading for September 14th to September 21st. If you guys enjoyed the reading, please like the video. That helps out a lot. But also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and it would help this channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. With that being said, you guys, I love you, and I will see you next week.